She's wearing pants that don't fit, and she can run off 10 men she had before you. Strange woman. You don't want that. You don't want that joker there. Not that she can't change. She can change like anyone. A whore can change. A whore can change.
I don't want to work. I don't want to work.
Brother say you don't want to work. A whore can change. Read it again.
Proverbs 23 and 26.
Oh, no, you know it's like this. She can change. Read it out.
My son, give me thine heart,
Right?
and let thine eyes observe my way.
All you sisters, and you don't want nobody to look at you like this, must consider your ways. Read it.
For an whore is a deep ditch,
A whore is a deep ditch. A whore is a deep ditch. Read it.
and a strange woman is a narrow pit.
And a strange woman, a narrow pit. Show what you got.
Proverbs 22 and 14.
Right.
The mouth of a strange woman is a deep pit.
The mouth of a strange woman is a deep pit. Read it.
He that is abhorred of the Lord shall fall therein.
You gonna fuck. Oh, shoot. Wow, where am I at? Yeah, you gonna be like, wow. You know, what's going on in there? Man, where you at?
Craig, you in here? Oh man, he got you too. First lady man.
Yeah, brother say, hey, what you doing here, huh? Give me Proverbs 7. Watch this. Yeah, what you doing? Proverbs 7, right? Yeah, brother say. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, listen here, right? We got two steps where people think we trying to attack women. We're not trying to attack women. We're attacking whores. We're going to attack whores. So if you're a whore, maybe you won't want to be no whore no more. You want to stop with the whoredom. Check this out. Hold that one. Give me the other one you just said, twin. You got this one? I want both, right? Read it again. 22:14.
Proverbs 22 and 14.
Right?
A strange woman. The mouth of a strange woman is a deep pit.
The mouth of a strange woman is a deep pit. Read on.
He that is abhorred of the Lord shall fall therein.
And when he who the Lord hate, he gonna fall right in. Oh shoot, what happened? It's a trap. Check this out. Read on.
Proverbs 7 1.
7.
Proverbs 7 21. With much fair speech, she caused him to yield.
This the strange woman. This the strange woman. This is the whore. That's a deep ditch. With much fair speech, she caused him to yield. Brother said, hold up. You hear what she said to me? Hey, listen, brothers drive by in their car, they see something on the block, they say, boom, 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 boom. He said, hey, baby, how you doing? And he said, hey. She said, yeah, all right. He said, hey. He said, what's up, mommy? Yo, cat pulled over. I'm walking down the street, and the guy pulled over. The guy pulled over.
I'm picking up whores.
Yeah, you too, right? Yeah, and the guy pulled over. I thought he was pulling over for me. He pulled over trying to talk to a little girl on the street. You don't know what she is. You don't know where she come from. You don't know what she does. Whores walk the street and jump in cars and meet men. We don't know.
With much fair speech, she caused him to yield.
With much fair speech, she caused him to yield. He stopped, you know.
With the flattering of her lips, she forced him.
With the flattering of her lips, she forced him. He said, hold up, you hear what she said? I gotta check this out. We don't know.
He goeth after her straightway.
He go straight. He said, wow, look at that. Wow, look. Go ahead.
He goeth after her straightway,
Right.
as an ox goeth to the slaughter,
As an ox going to the slaughter. Read on.
or as a fool to the correction of the stock.
As a fool to the correction of the stock. You know how many simple as can be. All he sees is that body. All he hears is her say, yay, yay, yay. Read on.
Till a dart strike through his liver,
So a dart straight through his liver. Read it.
as a bird hasteneth to the snare,
As a bird hastens to the steer. Come on now.
and knows not that is for his life.
And he didn't know. The bird ran into the trap. The bird flying in. to get that little piece of food. He don't know he's gonna die there when he eat that food. You stepping fetching Negroes, West Indians and Puerto Ricans, we're gonna call you stepping fetching because you don't listen to the Lord. You have to listen to your oppressor. You stepping fetching Negroes, West Indians and Puerto Ricans, you are with West Indies whores. They're deep ditches, we don't know.
Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children.
Check this out.
And attend to the words of my mouth.
Read it.
Let not thine heart decline to her ways.
Don't let your mind decline to this whore's ways. Read on.
Go not astray in her path.
Don't even walk down the street. Read it.
For she hath cast down many wounded.
She cast down many cats before you. The guy fell in. She cast down many cats before you. Read it, 22:14. Come on.
Proverbs 22. I'll tell you, hold that. Proverbs 22, 14. Proverbs 22 and 14. The mouth of a strange woman is a deep ditch,
Right?
and he that is abhorred of the Lord shall fall therein.
So the mouth of a strange woman is a deep pit. And he that is abhorred of the Lord, you're going to fall right in. Hear what the Lord said. Read that part again.
Let not thy heart decline into her ways.
Don't let your mind decline to this whore's ways. Read on.
Go not astray in her path.
Don't go straight and don't walk down the street. Read it.
For she hath cast down many wounded.
Many cats. He fell into that pit and he said, wow, look who's there. Read on.
Yea, many men, yea, many strong men have been slain by her.
Many strong men have been slain by her. She killed up men like it ain't no problem. Read on.
Her house is the way to hell.
Her house is the way to hell. Walk through, brother. It's all right. Come on.
Going down to the chambers of death.
Going down to the chambers of death. Watch this strange woman. The strange woman is a deep pit. And with that, we see you next week. Shalom.
Shalom, this is Brothers United in Christ, back at you with time. Like the brother was saying a couple weeks ago, we have a Bible lesson or a Bible show that's been on television for over 10 years on public access and here in New Haven, Connecticut. Also, we have a ministry that is on the internet, on YouTube. Alright, I want everybody to check out those websites, vraj29 on youtube.com, High Show on youtube.com. Okay, Brothers United in Christ. Coming out of the book of Isaiah, 28th chapter. We're doing a lesson on books, okay? And to be more frank and honest, we're talking about the Bible. Its authority on the earth today, okay? So come on up, Isaiah, the 28th chapter, read that from the 9th verse.
Isaiah 28:9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Then that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
So those that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. So the Lord is speaking about who is he going to give this knowledge and understanding unto. Okay? And it's only those that humble themselves and become as children or skip everything that they learned in life, all the different breakdowns, all the different religions they might have gone through, and say, skip that. I'm sold on the Bible. There's a lot of people who are coming out of so many different books and doctrines that they can't attain unto the true doctrine, which is coming out of the word of the Most High. So read that verse one more time.
Isaiah 28:9. Whom shall he teach knowledge?
Who is the Lord going to teach knowledge unto? What man is going to be worth giving this understanding, this wisdom unto? That's what the Lord is saying. It's a question.
And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
And who is he going to make to understand doctrine? Because not everybody can read the words of the Bible and understand it. There's a whole heap of people that say, I can't even read that thing. There's all those thous and ifs, and that's because you're not sincere. That's because the Lord didn't choose you to give you this knowledge. Understand it, you know?
Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
Those that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. So it's like humbling yourself and you're coming back as a child. When you're a newborn baby, you know nothing save the things that you need to know at that time. Milk, getting fed, you know what I'm saying, getting changed, and getting birthed. That's the things that quiet a child. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know nothing but what they see. So as they coming up, they take up, they're like sponges. They absorb everything that's around them, babies. This is what we need to do as when coming into the Lord. It's a prerequisite before you come into the Lord. You need to humble yourself as a weaned child. Give me that Matthew the 18th chapter. Open the first verse.
Matthew 18:1. At the same time came the disciples unto Yahushua, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?
Question. His disciples, that the students that were learning from Christ had, who is going to be the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? Alright, you know.
Matthew 18:2. Yahushua called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except you be converted.
Except you be converted. Conversion is the renewing of your mind. Look at Romans 12:2. The conversion is the renewing of your mind. To be converted, to become as a child. This is why this is the reflection in bringing out the child. To show them this is how you need to come to the Lord. Skip everything you thought you knew. Skip everything you learned throughout the course of your life. Whether it was street knowledge, the religious knowledge, or whatever. Skip all of that because it's not going to profit you when the Lord comes down with the hammer. We need to understand that the Most High power, which is coming out of the words of His Bible. Read that real quick.
Romans 12:9, 12:2. And be not conformed to this world.
Be not conformed to this world. Skip everything you learned through the course of your life. All the matters that you think you got. Listen, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. Understand that. Just because you know how to cook up a coke or a crack bundle or whatever, make money on that end, you don't have the knowledge of the Lord. You need to humble yourself as a weaned child.
And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That is the converting of our souls. When we say skip everything, man, I'm resolved. I'm not going to do evil anymore. I'm done with that. It's time to spend our time for the Lord. It's time to give credence and proper edification to our people. Alright, you know.
That ye may prove what is that good, that acceptable, and perfect will of the Most High.
So that's how we're going to do that, by the transforming of our souls, of our minds, our imagination, our character, coming out of the matters that we thought we knew. Alright, read that.
Matthew 18:3. It said, Verily I say unto you, except you be converted, become as little children, you shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
But you're not going to get you're not going to attain to the kingdom of heaven. Nor are you going to be taught this doctrine that the Lord has for us, if you don't humble yourself as a weaned child. You know.
Matthew 18:4. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whoso shall receive one such little child in my name, receiveth me. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones, which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he would drown in the depths of the sea.
It'd be better that he wasn't even had this knowledge, in other words, that we would get this knowledge and turn from him. It'd be better for a milestone to be tied around that he would be thrown in the sea and drowned, for to get this word and then to leave it. That's the bottom line the Lord's bringing out here. Alright, read on. Read the 7th verse.
Matthew 18:7. Woe to the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come. But woe to that man by whom the offenses come.
There's a lot of people, and this scripture is powerful, because there's a lot of people that are offended while they hold this word. They think, alright, yeah, the scripture says the offenses come, but the Lord said, but woe unto that man by whom the offenses come. You missing that part? We need to understand the scriptures. Because when coming into this word, it's not about pushing your authority around, or just because you have knowledge over somebody else that you're supposed to just bash them in the head with the scriptures. Once you come into the knowledge of the truth, you're supposed to become more humble in this faith. And that's when the Lord's going to give the knowledge of or the doctrine unto those that are humble. Alright? Give me that Hebrews 5:12. And you have to go through the milk first. That's the bottom line. Read that. Before you read that, read the Isaiah 28:9 one more time. Because this is who the Lord is going to build up in the understanding. Alright?
Isaiah 28:9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
Those that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. The milk. What are the milk? According to the scriptures? Bring it out. 5:12.
Hebrews 5:12. For when for the time ye ought to be teachers.
For when for the time you ought to be teachers,
ye have need that one teach you again.
You got need that someone rehearse this thing and bring you back to it again, because you missed some points. There's a whole heap of brothers on YouTube today that jumped up on and said, I know I'm an Israelite. I'm proud to be an Israelite. But you gotta realize that pride is wicked. Pride is evil. It's not about having pride and having your chest all pumped out because you know who you are. Praise the Lord, we know who we are. But once you get the knowledge of the truth, this is about humility, becoming humble, and having compassion for your people. Not bashing them and beating them in the head, plowing the wicked. Alright? So for when the time you ought to be teachers, you have need that someone teach you again. Alright? Read it.
Which be the first principles of the oracles of the Most High.
Yeah, this is the vibration. You need to go through all the milk lessons. All the milk lessons being what? Nationality, right? The Sabbath, marriage, books, for instance. These are things that we learn beforehand, before you get into all these deep prophecies and all these deep breakdowns. You got brothers up there trying to break down the book of Revelation, jacking it up, just wrecking the word. Have no understanding of what they teach you. You got brothers trying to teach the law. All they want to do is come out the law. They don't even know what they're talking about. Understand that these deep prophecies and all these deep breakdowns are for those that went through all the lessons, that went through all the basics. Marriage, like I said, the Sabbath, first and foremost. They don't even have the Sabbath locked down. You got brothers keeping the Sabbath any day of the week, whatever day it comes according to the new moon. Nonsense. The Lord established the 7th day of the week as the Sabbath, the day of rest, which is a milk lesson. You learn that in the first page of the Bible. Understand? You got brothers that disregard the Sabbath, that just don't even, deal with the Lord's Sabbath properly. Go out and buy all types of stuff on the Sabbath day, wreck the Lord's Sabbath, sex on the Sabbath, and what have you. These are milk lessons that you don't even have down properly. So the Lord, read that verse before verse 1.
Hebrews 5 and 12. For for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of the Most High, and are become such as have need of milk, and not strong meat.
And not strong meat. Like I said, the strong meat is the deep prophecies, the deep breakdowns that we need to understand after we go through all the milk lessons. After you get the knowledge and perfect those milk lessons. Alright?
Hebrews 5 and 13.
So it's no way possible you should be up there breaking down the book of Revelation and you don't even have a beard. Or you don't even acknowledge the Sabbath day. Alright? There's certain things that you need to have locked down before you even tap into those deep prophecies and breakdowns. Understand this, please.
For everyone that uses milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness.
Come on.
For he is a babe.
For he is a babe. Unskillful, so there's no way you should be. Deal with the things that are basic. Deal with teaching the people who they are. Alright? Teaching the people the conduct of the Bible. First and foremost. Rather than going to the book of Revelation or these deep prophecies. You're going to jack your own hand up. Understand this.
But strong meat belongs to them that are of full age, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil.
So this is the bottom line. Go through the guidelines on how to read this Bible properly and how to break it down properly. Understand this. Right, again, we're coming out of the book of Isaiah, the 28th chapter. Alright? Before you go there, go to Psalms 130. Give me the first one. So these are the characteristics that you want to have when coming into the knowledge of the Lord. It's about humility. It's about humbling yourself. Everybody got knowledge. We all got knowledge. Every man has knowledge when coming into this world. Some of us came up in Baptist or Pentecostal churches, so you got the knowledge of religion there. Some of us come up raised as Muslims, so all you knew was Allah. Some of us were raised as atheists, deists, all these different doctrines. But which doctrine is the right doctrine? There's no religion on earth that's spitting pure truth. That's why we got to deal with the word that's retired and skip all the religion, skip all the different doctrines that are in the earth today. Because there's nothing that's going to take to the words of this Bible, the book of the Lord, the book of life. Right? Look at Psalm 131 from the top.
Psalm 131 and 1.
This is King David, a prophet of the Lord, a righteous man that the Lord had to break these things down.
Psalms 131:1. Lord, my heart is not haughty, nor my eyes broken.
Hear what David is saying. He's saying his mind is not haughty. He's not some disobedient cat or some faulty cat that just want to be into evil. This is a righteous brother.
Psalms 131:1. Lord, my heart is not haughty, nor my eyes broken.
Neither is his eyes open. Come on.
Neither do I exercise myself in great matters.
Neither does he exercise himself in great matters. It's not about trying to get into every different way of life or matters that don't concern you. Alright? Or reading any other book, like the brother said. Come and you want to get all the different breakdowns. I want to get all the different knowledge so I can be able to combat them. That's some people's excuse why they run to all these different breakdowns. Because they say, oh, I want to know how to combat it whenever I come across this Muslim or this Mormon. Or, but the bottom line is that to be able to deal with all religions, you got to have the insight of this word. Because this is where all religions derive from the Bible. They take bits and pieces of the truth and spring up with some religion. Alright, come on.
Neither do I exercise myself in great matters, on things too high for me. Surely I have behaved,
or like the brother says, or in things too high for me. You got people running to the book of Enoch, Jasher, because they want some spiritual breakdown of how the world or the heavens work. And if the Lord didn't give that knowledge to you, humble yourself. Humble yourselves. Because that was not for us. For the things that we're supposed to know, the Lord's going to build us up with it if we're sincere or if we're in the truth. Come on.
Psalms 131:2. Surely I have behaved and quieted myself as a child that is weaned of his mother.
This is the characteristics you want to come with. You want to behave yourself as a child that is weaned of his mother. Okay? And when children get disrupted and they want to act a fool, what do they need? They need a spanking to get put on point. This is what the Lord do to his children. Make sure they get put on point.
My soul, even as a weaned child, let Israel hope in the Lord, and henceforth and forever.
Alright, so bottom line is skip all that you thought you knew. Humble yourselves. Skip all the different doctrines, all this universal knowledge, and all this, you know what I'm saying, garbage. Garbage that has nothing to do with this word. People want to deal with science. Like that's the breakdown. It's madness. The Lord is not dealing with science.
First Corinthians 8:1. Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up.
So we all got knowledge, even beforehand, before we come into this word. We come in with a knowledge from somewhere. Where's that coming from? Is it earthly wisdom? Is it the sensual wisdom, the knowledge that's coming throughout the world? Or from your pastor, out of his own mind? This is the bottom line. Now we need to attend to this. Skip all the garbage. Come on.
Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifies.
It's going to be that love that's going to edify or build you up and break down truth to you. Because everybody got knowledge, and everybody has an idol. Everybody has some form of idolatry that they're following. And mind you, we know that the idols today are not those statues that are just reared up. It's not just that. People are put idols in their head. Right? You got this. I'm referring off my lesson a little bit, but I do want to get this point across about the idolatry of the mind. Because today, idolatry is not just jumping in front of some Mother Mary statue and performing on your Hail Marys. There's different forms of idolatry that people have today. They might idolize basketball or singing, R&B. Some people idolize becoming an R&B superstar. So they practice in the mirror all day, all the different moves. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to be some kind of R&B singer. You got the man that want to run around the house and play football all day, shoot the football around. Think he's going to be some athletic football superstar. It's idolatry, people. It's all idolatry. Come on.
Ezekiel 14:1. Then came certain of the elders of Israel to me, and sat before me. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, these men have set up their idols in their heart, and put the stumbling block of their iniquities before their face.
This is the prophet Ezekiel speaking to the house of Israel, so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Puerto Rico, and those of Latino, Indian, and Negro descent. Those that are in South America. He's speaking directly to the 12 tribes of Israel, whom they know today as minorities, or niggas, spics, Mexicans. He's speaking directly to you people. He's saying these people have put their idols in their hearts now, in their minds. Your heart is your mind. Understand this? It's not just blood muscle that's pumping in your left side of your chest. The heart, according to the scriptures, is your mind. So now, what do people come when they come upon television, or they become famous? Or the people that become famous, they get questioned and say, who was your idol when you were growing up? And they run down names. Muhammad. The boxing idol was Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson. It's idolatry. The young kid comes to my school the other day told me that. He's a boxer. He idolizes Muhammad Ali. I said to him, no, I don't idolize the man. You should have no idols. Because it's not about idolatry. So read that verse again.
Ezekiel 14:2. Son of man, these men have set up their idols in their heart and put the stumbling block of their iniquity before their face.
Before their face. Come on.
Should I be inquired of all by them?
Should I be inquired of all? Is the Lord going to teach them knowledge? Is He going to give the doctrine unto them who deal with nothing but idolatry? They don't want to learn about the Lord. They don't want to have nothing to do with the Lord. And this is the problem today, that every man today has some form of idolatry in their head. Whether it be street life, thug life, or what have you. It's an idolatrous thing. Understand this? You know?
Ezekiel 14:4. Therefore speak unto them and say unto them, thus saith the Lord, every man in the house of Israel that setteth up his idol in his heart and put the stumbling block of his iniquity before his face, coming to the prophet, I the Lord will answer him that cometh according to the multitude of the idols.
According to the multitude of the idols.
That I may take the house of Israel in their own heart, because they are all estranged from me through their idols.
So the bottom line is that if I see a person stuck on one instance of the scripture, and he want to come deal with me on some deep, deep prophecies, I'm not going to deal with him in those deep, deep prophecies. We're going to answer that man or that woman according to the multitudes of the idols that's in their head. What could be a form of idolatry? To be clean shaven, or to be so, to appear so beautiful to people. Everybody wants to look high and fashionable. That's a form of idolatry. People want the way you dress can be a form of idolatry. Okay? You got this dress code today that the man is living by in the street life. They got nothing but skull and bones on their clothes. That's a form of idolatry. Okay? Understand this. You can't get past no scriptures that's full of prophecies and deep breakdowns until you get all those idols on your head. This is what we're going to say here. One verse
1 Corinthians 3:1. But no man account of us as a minister. Excuse me. 1 Corinthians 3:1. Our brethren could not speak unto you as unto spiritual.
You can't speak unto you as spiritual because there's too many idols in your head. We got to break this down on a lower level. We got to crescendo down and come to your level. Come to a point where you can understand this without being offensive. Because the word of the Lord is not about offending people. You can't offend a man and ask him to listen to you. You can't offend a man and ask him to hear you out. Alright? The bottom line is that when you preach this word, it has to be in humility and with long suffering and with patience. Okay? You know.
1 Corinthians 3:1. Our brethren could not speak unto you as unto spiritual, but as unto carnal, even as unto babes in Christ.
Even as unto babes in Christ. For those that don't have the knowledge of who they are, you might want to tell them, look, you're an Israelite. You are an Israelite, brother. You're a Jew, according to the scripture. 12 tribes of Israel. Understand that. You come from the house of the nation of Israel. So we deal with the milk part of this thing. Alright?
1 Corinthians 3:2. I have fed you with milk, but not with meat.
And not with meat. This is how we're going to deal with anybody coming into the word of the Lord. We're not going to be messing their head up with all these deep, deep prophecies and breakdowns. It's all about the milk, the things that you need to understand when you're coming into the Lord, to the ways of the Lord.
1 Corinthians 3 and 2, have fed you with milk, and not with meat. For hitherto you were not able to bear it. Neither yet now are you able. For ye are yet carnal.
You're yet carnal. You're still in the world. You're still locked into all the idolatries of the world. This is why we can't get into the spiritual things. This is why, for the love of this Bible, we break down the milk. We don't come up here and break down too many prophecies. We deal with conduct, things that you need to deal with your family, your wives, your children, your loved ones. We give you the knowledge, your brothers, your sisters, your nation, and the Gentiles. How to deal with the Gentiles too. Because you got a whole heap of brothers that deal with the Gentiles wicked, unrighteous. Alright? So the bottom line is that when you come into the knowledge of the Lord, this thing has stages that you need to go through. And it's not about forcing the words. Okay? You need to go through these things humbly and patient. Come on, read on.
1 Corinthians 3 and 3, for you are yet carnal. For whereas there is among you envy and strife.
Stop. Read on here.
And divisions. Are you not carnal?
Are you not carnal? I mean, even amongst all these congregations today, you can see the divisions. You can see the animosity amongst their own congregations. I was checking out Man of Jacob the other day. Brother's trying to teach his lesson. You got next brother cutting in. You got next brother coming in with precepts. There's no order. None whatsoever. That's going to cause divisions and all type of animosity within your brother. So what you need to do is go through some milk lessons. Learn how to conduct yourself. Go through the scripture on don't interrupt man in the midst of his speech. You need all these things before you come trying to break down all these problems. Because that's all you do, is deal with all these heavy scriptures that are not going to edify nobody. You got to deal with the things that we need. The conduct. Okay? How to conduct yourself in this earth. How to stand up as a man of Christ in this world. Alright? A lot of you are not pushing off Christ. You're pushing off the other spirit. Satan.
1 Corinthians 3 and 3, for you are yet carnal. Whereas there is among you envy, strife, division. Are you not carnal?
Are you not carnal? Read.
And walk as men.
And walk as men. That's it. Read. That's it. Look at Romans 2:21. Are you not yet carnal? You're still in the world. The bottom line is once you get the knowledge of truth, you're supposed to cut some things off. You're supposed to say, look, I'm not dealing with that no more. Alright?
That's right.
Bottom line, you're supposed to say, I'm sold. This is it. This is the way. Got it?
Romans 2:21. Thou therefore which teachest another,
Come on.
teachest thou not thyself?
You teach yourself. You out there on the block teaching a whole heap of other people. But do you read this thing and follow it for yourself? That's the bottom line. You're out there as a minister. You're in the forefront. Do you study this thing for yourself though? This is what the ministers and the pastors in the churches do. That come up on the altar with 2 or 3 scriptures and talk for the rest of the night. They're not breaking nothing down. Do you teach yourself? Or are you just about the money? This is deep because we need to understand these scriptures. It plays out in all our lives. Read that verse again.
Romans 2:21. Thou therefore which teachest another, teachest thou not thyself?
You got a whole big congregation spending major dough on you. Are you teaching yourself? Are you teaching your loved ones? Or are you just out just percolating into the word? Got you. Read it.
Thou that preachest a man should not steal, doest thou steal?
Come on.
Thou that saidest a man should not commit adultery, doest thou commit adultery?
Come on.
Thou that abhorrest lying, do thou commit sacrilege?
Thou commit sacrilege. It's the bottom line. These are the characteristics that we're talking about. Things that you need to cut off beforehand, before you come to the knowledge of the Lord. And this is what these men do today. They hold the word and it's in sincerity. Even before you read this, you go in the first chapter. I think it's the 8th. Read 17.
Romans 1:17. For therein is the righteousness of the Most High revealed from faith to faith.
Faith to faith.
As it is written, the just shall live by faith.
The just that are living by faith believe in the things in this Bible. They didn't just read it and say, how does that work for me? Or is that going to be right for me? Or is my wife going to get mad if I try to show her this? Is she going to leave me? Nah. These are for the people that wholeheartedly believe and have the faith and exercise this faith. Come on.
For Romans 1:18, for the wrath of the Most High is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness,
against all unrighteousness, against all the evil works of men, against all the things that we consciously know that we're doing wrong. There's things that we do, we be like, man, I know this ain't right, but I do this anyway. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is making it revealed to you now. He's revealing this through the course of some men that's trying to stand up. Mind you, we're not perfect. We're not without sin. We still got things that we have to overcome. We all hanging by a thin thread. But you got to look into the people that are straight wicked, that are straight evil, that have no regards to the Lord. Come on. Even they got a conscience too. That let them know you're doing something wrong.
For the wrath of the Most High is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men, who hold the truth in unrighteousness.
Who hold this truth in unrighteousness. Like the pastor, the Reverend Deacon Button, Al Sharpton, and he's called a Reverend Al Sharpton, but never holds the Bible. Right? Reverend Jesse Jackson, have you ever seen him holding his word? They portray like they hold the word. They got the titles, but they don't live by his words. Alright, so let's get back to the lesson now. You don't know that? Yeah, these are men that hold this word in unrighteousness. You gotta teach yourselves. You gotta run through the middle. Alright? This is the way to learn the Bible, the book of the Lord. Alright, come back to Isaiah 28.
Isaiah 28 and 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge?
Come on.
And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
Read.
Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
Those that humble themselves, that say, skip everything I thought I knew. I was wrong. I was in error. Everything I was taught was lies. Christmas was a lie. Thanksgiving was a lie. I'm glad I got this knowledge. Because now I'm not confused. I can see. Read it.
For precept must be upon precept.
For precept must be upon precept.
Precept upon precept.
Precept upon precept.
Line upon line. Line upon line.
Stop. What's this? Line upon line. Read it.
Here a little, there a little.
So this is how the Lord purposed this book to be written. Precept upon precept. Line upon line. Here a little and there a little. This word is like a puzzle. Purposely put that way. Purpose. Okay, give me the Psalm 62. I'm sorry, give me Psalm 119 here.
Psalm 119.
97. So the bottom line is that the Lord's precepts. We're going to dig a little bit into the Lord's precepts are. For those of you that do not know. Psalm
119 and 97. Oh, how I love thy Lord.
Oh, how I love thy Lord. This is how we get the precepts. Through the Lord, the Lord that was given unto Moses, to the Israelites, the chosen nation of the Most High.
Psalm 119 and 97. Oh, how I love thy Lord.
And this is the next attitude that we must have. We've got to come to the Father with love. Love for his actions. You can't come in like, oh, man, I don't know how it's going to work in this life. Not knowing which way is up or which direction you want to move in. You got to come in this thing with fear and love of the Most High. Come on.
Psalm 119 and 97. Oh, how I love thy Lord. This is my meditation on the day.
It is the meditation. This is what we should be thinking upon day in, day out. Through the course of our walk in life. Whether we're out on the streets, whether we're at home, whether we're at work. This should be our meditation all the day long. The Lord's precepts. Come on.
Psalms 119 and 98. Thou, through thy commandments, has made me wiser than my enemies, for they are ever with me.
For they are ever with me. There's constantly people that are gonna try to fight you about this word. or try to contend with you about this word. And that makes them enemies. They might even be your own loved ones, your immediate family, people that you were raised around. That might be your own ministry. The enemy's not like these other brothers who try to listen so low, right? The enemies will be our own people, those of our own family, of our own family, or even of our own immediate family. Understand? Or even your own woman and children, like the brother said. Understand?
Psalms 119 and 99 has more understanding than all my teachers. For thy testimonies are my meditation.
For thy testimonies, all the scriptures are the testimonies of the Lord. The precepts, the laws, the statutes, the commandments. This is what's going to make us wiser than our teachers. There was a point in the matter where I was in high school when I got this understanding. I brought this out to one of my teachers, showed him. The man was flabbergasted with this word. He was like, he even admitted, you are the real Jews. He let us teach in his class for a whole week. We got put out of school after that, but the point I'm making is that we was wiser than our teachers, and our teachers said and acknowledge that this is the truth. Understand that. Read that verse again.
Psalms 119 and 99.
And this is the precepts of the Lord we teach. Because precept must be upon precept.
Psalms 119 and 99 have more understanding than all my teachers. For thy testimonies are my meditation. I understand more than the ancients, because I keep thy precepts. I have trained my feet from every evil way.
And this is what the Lord would have us to do as we become as weaned children. We say, skip everything that we learned in life and leave off the evil. Leave off all the things that's gonna hinder us from getting any blessing. A lot of no evil that pray for blessings, that want blessings. But what's gonna hinder you from getting those blessings? The constant evil that you commit day in, day out. Alright? A lot of us don't even have the knowledge of what's evil and what's right and wrong. The only way you're gonna get that is through the knowledge of this word. Through the precepts, laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Read on.
Psalms 119 and 100. I understand more than the ancients because I keep thy precepts. I refrain my feet from every evil way, that I may keep thy word.
That I may keep thy word. The words that are coming out of these scriptures. Read it.
I am not departed from thy judgment, for thou hast taught me. How sweet are thy words unto my taste. They sweeter than honey to my mouth.
They sweeter than honey to my mouth. When we hear this word, this is like slang in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you can understand how our people wrote this book. That's sweet. When you hear this thing, that's like, man, that is sweet. Understand that. Come on.
Psalms 119 and 104. Through thy precepts.
Come on.
I get understanding.
I get understanding. I get to understand how to live my life, how to conduct my soul, how to teach my children, my wife, or whatever happens, my people, my family. It's through the precepts that we're going to get this time.
Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way.
Every false way. Once you get the knowledge of the precepts of the Lord, you're supposed to hate all the religions. Hate all the evil that they teach. Alright, read 128 in that same chapter.
Psalms 119 and 128. Therefore I esteem all thy precepts concerning all things to be right.
Read it.
And I hate every false way.
And I hate every false way. Bottom line is obtain unto the precepts of the Lord and eschew evil. Hate evil, abhor it. Leave off from it. Don't practice it. Alright? Give me Isaiah 30. And how are we going to get that? Through a constant evaluation of the words that are being put in this Bible, that is being put into your mind. We gotta live according to what we read here. Because this is what the book is about. Again, my lesson is on book. Alright? And this is what the scriptures tell us here. Read Isaiah 34.
Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out the book of the Lord.
Read the book of the Lord and read. Read this Bible. Don't just come into talking about, I want to read some novels or some garbage man-made stuff. You got people that rather read all the novels and all the science books than rather get the true understanding. Lord says, seek ye out the book of the Lord and read it. Alright, don't just hold it. Don't just bring it to church. Put it on your side. Don't even open it. You got to read this thing, man. Alright, come on, study.
Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read.
Come on.
No one of these shall fail.
No one of these scriptures gonna fail us. By obtaining to the knowledge of the truth and coming to the realization that we are the chosen nation of the Most High, it's never going to fail us. It's never going to fail us. We got people coming talking about your God. What is your God going to do? Nah, it's not about that. Because the Most High is the power of all the earth, of heaven and earth. He's not just my God. He's the creator of heaven and earth. This is why we see this book.
No one of these shall fail, none shall want to make.
None shall want to make, meaning you can't take the Quran and try to break down the Bible. You can't take the Book of Mormon and try to break down the Bible. You can't get some new international translation or some Jehovah's Witness in the Bible and try to break down this. You can't do it. You can't come with some Book of Enoch or Jasher and try to say, oh, I got some heavy breakdown that's going to break down what we missing here in the Bible. No, the Lord's Spirit is going to put this thing together. Alright? I know what you're saying. Oh, that's the King James Bible. But no, the Lord says, seek out the book of the Lord and read. None of these scriptures, none of these prophecies, none of these precepts are going to fail us.
For my mouth it hath commanded him, and his spirit it hath gathered them. Read. And he hath cast a lot for them, and his hand hath divided it unto them by lines. They shall possess it forever.
Who is the they? The they are the nation of Israel. Alright? The nation of Israel, being used, the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel, being used so called Negroes, Western and Puerto Rican. Judah are the Negroes here in America. The tribe of Judah are the Negroes here in America. Right? The tribe of Benjamin are the West Indians in the Caribbean. The tribe of Levi are the Haitians in the Caribbean. The tribe of Simeon are the Dominicans down in the Dominican Republic. The tribe of Zebulon are Guatemala and Panama. Those that are in Central America. Ephraim are the Puerto Ricans that are in the Caribbean. Manasseh are the Cubans that are in the Caribbean. Gad are the North American Indians, those that inhabited North America before the English and all the other settlers came. Reuben are the Seminole Indians down in Florida and in the Everglades. Naphtali is the Argentinians to Chile down in South America. Those are Indian descent. Asher are the Colombians to Uruguay down in South America. And the Issacharites are the Mexicans. These are the 12 tribes. These are what comprise the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. These are the people of the Lord. These are the people that the Lord said, this word is going to remain with them forever. Read that 17th verse again.
Isaiah 34:17. And he hath cast a lot for them.
He hath cast a lot for them. Isaiah got his amount of chapters. Jeremiah got his amount of chapters. Ezekiel got his amount of chapters. The Lord cast a lot for who's going to have a certain amount of pieces in this book. Because we're speaking about the book of the Lord. Read 16 and 17 again.
Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read.
And read. Don't just have this thing carving up webs in your house or open to a psalm in your house, laid up on your coffee table or in the back of your car like it's some ornament. This thing is for you to study, to get the instruction.
Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail.
None of these scriptures are going to fail us.
None shall want her mate.
And nobody going to couple this book and try to say, oh, I got this other piece of the Bible and it goes perfect with it. You can understand how the Quran, whether it be the Book of Mormon, the Keeper and the Gods, what other books? Book of Mormon. These are all derivative works of this Bible. They all derive from stories that are already in or foretold in these scriptures. Yeah, I mean like there's some other prophecies going to come that ain't Israel. You must kill me with that. Some of Muhammad's the last prophet. The Lord didn't name any other prophets of any other nation. He didn't go into the cave. You know what I'm saying? We'll get it though. We'll get it. Read that verse.
Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want to me. For my mouth it hath commanded.
For the Most High's mouth have commanded that this book be put together, so we can come back to the realization of who we are. You know,
And His Spirit, it has gathered them.
and it's the Most High Spirit that gathered these prophets, gathered these words to be brought back to us and sit in this captivity, so we can come back to the knowledge of who we truly are. We're not niggas, we're not spits, we're not wetbacks, we're not beaners. They got all these different pet names that for us, but we know who we are.
And He attached the lot for them, and His hand hath divided unto them by lot. They shall possess it forever.
The nation of Israel will possess this word forever. Read it.
From generation to generation, they shall dwell therein.
From generation to generation, so it don't matter how long ago this word was written. Lord said, from generation to generation shall we dwell therein. We got to dwell within the scripture. We got to come up out of this madness that we thought we did. All this religion, thug life, street life, Hollywood. It's all a facade. It's all nonsense to make you think you're happy. Understand this, you're miserable if you're without this wisdom. You're miserable. Alright? Give me the First Timothy 4:13.
First Timothy 4:13. Till I come, give attendance to read it.
Till the Most High sends His Son back in the earth, the Lord said, give attendance to some reading. Study this word. Everybody want to study all these different things, man. Go to school, college, and that's a distraction for me. I can't go to college because you know what I mean? I won't even teach my children about college because that's like sending your child through the fire. Alright, understand that. When you go to college, you learn the ways of the world. You learn the wisdom of the world. You learn the wisdom of the world, which is at enmity with the Most High. You got that First Corinthians 1:21? No.
First Timothy 4:13. Till I come, give attendance to read it. To exhortation.
Exhortation. Uplift the Lord, man. Exhort the Lord. Exhort His people. You know,
The doctrine.
the doctrine. Again, like Isaiah 28:9 said, who shall the Lord teach doctrine? Who's he going to understand it? You know?
First Timothy 4:14. Neglect not the gift that is in you.
So till the Lord comes, it's about giving attendance to read. Right?
First Corinthians 1:21. For after that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not the Most High, and pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
Alright,
22.
read it one more time.
For after that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not the Most High.
Sorry, read it from.
Look, guys. Right?
Yes.
My man want to know, I asked who the real Jews, the real Israelites are today. They need to know. This brother is from Liberia.
Okay.
I don't know if because of this is Liberia too.
Yeah, that's what people went back to when they get out.
Back in the day, eventually erupted into big wars and things, this and that. This, like that. But you know, Liberia, some people come out and go back with it, but you got to listen. Liberia was created by the Americans. Liberia was created by Americans, so you understand, I respect it. So I asked him who the real Israelites are today.
Okay.
So I tell him, I said the brother, you know, break it down first.
Okay. So what you trying to say, who are the real Israelites today?
Yes.
Alright, like I was listening to, I was breaking down the sign a little earlier. I was listening to you about these people. These people are the people of the Lord that were driven into captivity, that were scattered through the course or through the face of the world. Give me that Deuteronomy 28 and take that. Give me that Deuteronomy 28 and give me like 25.
Deuteronomy
20, 25.
Deuteronomy 28. 25. This brother was right there. This brother was a journalist during all those big time uprisings back then. So it was a big time scene.
Read that, Deuteronomy 28, 25.
Deuteronomy 28, 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thy enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them, and flee 7 ways before them. You shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth.
So for our disobedience, read the 15th verse.
Deuteronomy 28, 15. But it shall come to pass, thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all the commandments and the statutes, which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So from the 28th chapter, from 1 to 15, gives us blessings. In the 15th verse, he's giving us the knowledge that if we disobey the commandments and laws and statutes of the Most High, that all these curses will come upon us as a nation. Alright, one of the curses was, let me get verse again.
Deuteronomy 28 and 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thy face.
He's going to cause us to be smitten before our enemies. Who are our enemies? The other nations that surrounded us round about. When we were in our land is in modern-day Palestine, as you know it, or the land of Canaan, which was promised to us. When we were in that land,
The Israelites, you ain't tell them who they were yet.
yeah, the Israelites. When the Israelites were in that land, we know today as Judah being the Negroes that are here in America, that were sold into slavery, brought over here by cargo slave ships. Those same so-called Africans that they brought from that continent, from Ghana, west coast of Africa, they brought them over here to the Caribbean. First place during the triangle slave trade, roughly around 1500 AD, right? So he brought over Judah, the Negroes, as they know today. Also, he brought over Benjamin, which are the West Indians, those that are in the West, that are in the Caribbean. Right? Levi are the Haitians. The Haitians are the same people that are in the Caribbean also. Simeon, who shares an island, they share an island with the Haitians, are the Dominicans or the Dominican Republic. Okay? Zebulon are from Guatemala and Panama. That's in Central America. Okay, right under Mexico. Ephraim are the Puerto Ricans, which is an island in the Caribbean, as it goes today. Manasseh is the Cubans. Those are in the Caribbean. Right? Gad is the North American Indians, those that inhabit North America. Right? Reuben is the Seminole Indians in Florida. These were the Indians that are in Florida and the Everglades. Naphtali, the tribe of Naphtali, are from Argentina to Europe, to Chile. Those are in South America. These are those of Indian descent, right? Asher is from Colombia to Uruguay. These are our slave names. On this side, all our slave names, this is our true tribal descent. So Asher is from Colombia to Uruguay, which is in South America. Issachar is the tribe which inhabited Mexico. These are the Mexicans. These are the known today as so-called Mexicans. Again, all these are slave names that they gave us. But according to the Bible, we are the lost 12 tribes of Israel. And these are the 12 tribes that spread from them. And these are their slave names as we know today. So the people of the Lord were driven from Israel into Africa around 70 AD under General Vespasian and his son Titus. The Roman Empire caused these Jews, which were colored, but just like the Indian brothers, which consisted of these three tribes, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. And what happened was they were driven into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution.